Hello, 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 everybody. Happy hump day. I hope you all are having a fabulous day. My hair is doing crazy things as usual, but that's how we like it, right? All right, so for those of you who do not know me, my name is Natalie Marie. If you see that red live button up there in the corner, that means that congratulations, you have caught me live. If you do not see that red live button up there in the corner, then so sad. You've got the replay, so go ahead and say hello when you get here. I am really excited to talk to you about this today because it has really been on my heart. It's been showing up in a lot of my personal development, and so I wanted to bring it all to you. And if you are catching this on the replay, please go ahead and comment below replay so that way I know that you saw this and that you watched this and maybe got some value out of this. So hello Kelsey, hello Loretta, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's go ahead and just hop right on into this since you all are here. So thank you for joining me today. And if you saw the caption on this, then it said everything matters. And I want to kind of talk about that and explain what that means because a lot of times things are happening in our life and the smallest things will be like, oh, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't do that, it doesn't matter. Oh, they said this, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Everything matters. Even the smallest things matter. Why? Why do I say that? So let me just backtrack just a tiny bit here because this is going to be a little bit twofold and my thoughts are a little scrambled, but you know, once I get going, we'll be okay because that's how it always rolls, isn't it? All right. So for those of you who are watching this, I hope that you stick through it. I hope that you get some value out of this. If you do get some value out of this, please go ahead and share it because you know what? You're probably not the only one who needs to hear it. All right, so I just want to talk about something really quickly because some of you know that I have been on this journey. I have started a new business. I have a team. Hello, that's awesome, great. Moving on, right? That's not the topic. But what I get is a lot of times I see people who are not getting where they want to get, who are not succeeding and achieving the things that they want to achieve, and they're always making excuses, and they're always saying, oh, well, I can't do it because of this, or I can't do it because of this, I can't do it because of that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm so sick of hearing excuses because if you want this, you will make it happen. And you think that some of these things don't matter. You think that when you don't show up, it doesn't matter. You think that when you don't do some of these things, it doesn't matter. But I'm here to tell you that every single thing matters, even the smallest things. In fact, I would say especially the smallest things. Those are the things that matter the most. Those are the things that you need to show up for the most. Okay, so when you are trying to do something, and I'm gonna relate this to like something that I think anybody can relate to. Let's say you are working out, okay? You're working out, you're trying to build muscle, and you want to lift a 100-pound weight, okay? The first day you show up, can you lift that weight? No, you probably can't, right? It's too heavy, you don't have the muscles to do it, you can't do it, right? So do you just walk away? Do you sit there and wish that that weight would get lighter? Do you wish that it would change, that all of a sudden this weight wouldn't be 100 pounds? No. What do? You start small. You show up and you pick up a 5-pound weight. A week later, maybe you pick up a 10-pound weight, then a 15-pound, then a 20-pound, and eventually you walk up and you're able to pick up that 5-pound. But if you would have never picked up, or that 100-pound, but if you would have never picked up that 5-pound weight, if you would have never started small, if you would have never showed up, if you would have said, oh, picking up a 5-pound weight doesn't matter, because that's not my goal. My goal is that 100-pound weight, so why would I pick up a 5-pound weight, right? Like, it matters. It matters that you show up. It matters that you do those small things. Those small things matter. If you're trying to lose weight and you're like, oh, I could walk around the block, I should walk around the block, but you don't. Well, what's going to happen the next day? You think you're going to wake up and walk around the block? Probably not. What about the day after that? Probably not. But if you think, I could walk around the block, I should walk around the block, and you get up and you walk around the block, then the next day you're more likely to get up and walk around the block again. And then maybe the next week, because you've been walking around the block every day, you walk 2 blocks. Maybe the next month you're walking 3 blocks. Maybe you're running around the block. Maybe it becomes a habit because you showed up every single day and you walked around that block and now all of a sudden you're running a mile. These things matter. And so many times we have these big, huge goals, and that's awesome. Like, we should have these big, huge goals. But sometimes when we set these big, huge goals, we start to think these little things don't matter. And this is especially true for my entrepreneurs, but I think anybody. Like, if you want to change your corporation, like, a man cannot walk up one day and be like, oh, I'm going to change the whole corporation when I walk into work today, but he can't straighten out his freaking garage, right? Like, you have to start small. You have to start with yourself. You have to show up and do those small things, because every small thing that you do, you prove to yourself that you can do it, right? You build the confidence in yourself that you can do it. If I set this huge goal of, I'm going to make $5,000 today, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh crap, like I haven't even made $5,000. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stop trying. No. Like, you guys need to like realize that like every small thing that you do matters. And even if I set a goal to pick up, let's go back to the weight. I set a goal of, I'm going to pick up this 20-pound weight today, and I can't pick it up today. So then what? I quit? I stop picking up any weights at all because I can't pick up this 20-pound weight that I wanted to pick up? No. I take a step back, I go back, and I pick up the 10 pounds, right? And then the next day, maybe I try again. And eventually I am able to do those things. But when you get so defeated and you start thinking these little things don't matter, they do. The smallest thing matters. And also, the negative thing matters. Every time you give up on yourself, every time you think, oh, I should have walked around the block today, but I didn't, then what happens is you start getting this self-fulfilling prophecy of, I can't do these things. You start feeling bad because you didn't show up for yourself. You didn't do the things that you said that you were going to do. And then you stop doing them, and you stop doing them, and you stop doing them. Every small thing matters, whether it be negative or positive, it matters. And I'm so sick of hearing you guys like, oh, I want to do these things, I want to do this, I want to do this, I have these big, huge goals, I can't do it. Are you showing up? Are you doing the small things? You want to lose weight and you want to get healthier? Okay, start with 1 apple a day, right? Start with 1 walk around the block a day. You want to grow your business? Okay, do these 5 small things that I said do every day. Like, do those things. Do those small things because they matter. Every time you show up for yourself, it matters. Every time you do not show up for yourself, it matters. Look at this piece of hair. And I want you to also know, like, everything affects everything else. Like, you think it doesn't, but it does. It affects your self-esteem. When you set small, teeny, tiny little goals for yourself, like, okay, today I am gonna walk to the mailbox, and you do it, then guess what? It starts this like effect of, okay, I can do this. So tomorrow I'm gonna walk to the mailbox and maybe a little further, and then maybe a little further, and then maybe a little further, right? It matters. And you can't start with motivation. Like, motivation isn't gonna last if you're not accomplishing anything. What motivates you is your own success. What motivates you is when you do reach those goals. If you're looking for motivation to just show up and get you to do these things, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You just have to do it. You just have to show up. And what is going to motivate you is once you start seeing yourself accomplish those things, once you start seeing yourself able to pick up those weights, able to walk a little bit further, able to run, once you make your first $5, $20, that's going to motivate you. You need to be faithful to yourself. Some of you are so worried about like what other people think of you, or if you are in network marketing, what your upline thinks about you. What do you think about yourself? You're not disappointing me by not showing up. You're not disappointing your upline by not showing up. You're not disappointing your boss by not showing up. I mean, you are. But you should be disappointing yourself. You need to be faithful to yourself. You need to say, I'm going to show up for me. Because that's what's going to motivate you. That's what's going to get you to show up every single day. And don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better, right? Make yourself better. It's never going to get easier. You can't sit here and wish you had a bigger paycheck. You can't sit here and wish the economy would change. You can't sit here and wish people would do things. They're not going to. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Because nothing's going to change until you change. Your paycheck's not going to get bigger. Your job's not going to get better. You're not going to have better friends. You're not going to get skinnier. You're not going to get more fit. You're not going to eat better. You're not going to do any of those things until you change, right? Stop sitting here wishing, oh, I wish I had all this stuff. Listen to personal development. Get a mentor. Find somebody who can encourage you. And then do the things that you need to do, the small things. Do the small things that you need to do before you do the big things. Because all those small accomplishments are then going to give you the confidence to do those big things. It matters. So with that, I'm gonna hop on off here. If you got value out of this, please share this video because you know somebody needs to hear it. I love you all. I believe in you all. I want to see all of you have so much success, so much abundance. But more than anything, I want you to believe that you can, and I want to see you taking those small steps every single day. Have an amazing day. I will see you next time.